Hello, every one of you. I remain your very own Mr. Cloud Oleka, and it's my pleasure to have you all here. So, please, if you've not subscribed to my channel, make sure you do that. If you've not liked, if you've not shared, so just make sure you do all of it because that's how you help this channel grow and motivate me to keep recording more and more interesting videos. So, now before you understand what I want to teach you, it's very simple. You understand that. This is a very simple logic and simple strategy. I'm not going to waste much of your time. So now I will name it this way. We have the red section and we have the green section. The red section is called the ask. The green section is called the bid. So before you understand what I want to teach you, you need to know what an ask is, the meaning of an ask, and also the bid. So an ask is this ask per ask now. Ask prices you're seeing here is the amount the sellers are willing to sell. This green bid prices you're seeing here is the amount the buyers are willing to buy. So now the whatever price you see on the chart of any crypto is controlled by the ask and the bid. Why is it that? Is that if there is a whole lot of sales here and the demand here is really low, these prices are going to surpass these prices. So let's say, for instance, now we have more people willing to sell their BTC. One of the things you should understand about this is that the prices here is always going to be higher than this. Like if you look at this now, the lowest of this now is 31200. The lowest of this now is 31700. So these are sellers and these are buyers. Let's say, for instance, now I go to the market and I want to buy a commodity. Let's use commodity A. And the seller now who is selling this commodity is saying that, no, I am going to sell my commodity A for 100. And me, I'm saying, no, I want to buy this commodity A for 50. Then now about 10 more people now say, oh, we want to buy commodity A at the price of 50. What do you think will happen? The seller, which is this team, the seller will be pushed to compromise. He will be like, okay, let me just sell low and collect then. You understand? So that is it. So now we have to dive into the order book. So I'm going to use a very simple order book to show you an instance now. Now this is the Luna USDT. So what is this trying to tell you? What is this showing you? Looking at this now, if you check the prices that people are willing to buy now, let's just use, because the current price of Luna now is at 2 point something USDT. So let's check, let's just use from 6. So if you add the amount of people willing to buy this amount of Luna at this level, from let's say from $10 to this, it would not surpass this level. Now we have over 12 million amount of Luna willing to these orders are willing, or these buyers are willing to buy at this price, which is at the price of $1, and the sum in USDT is about 19 million USDT. So if you're to combine all of these figures here and the total USDT value, and you are to combine all of these figures here and the total USDT value, you will realize that this level had surpassed this level. And looking from $10 down to zero USDT, $0, you would realize that the pressure is falling at $2, $1. So which means the highest pressure is at $1. What is it telling you is that if care is not taken, the price of Luna is going to dip further to $1, because this is where the highest pressure is. So now, aside here having the highest pressure, where we get the second pressure is at $2, which is people willing to buy this amount of Luna at $2. Where we will now get the third pressure again is at 0 USDT, which is 1 point something million people willing to buy. Then the next place again we can get another pressure again is at $3, where these people are willing to sell at this level. So now if you check now logically, you need to know arithmetics. These people are willing to buy 4.3 million 4.3 million Luna at 8 million USDT, and these people now are willing to buy 1 million, are willing to sell their 1 million for 3 million. So if you look at this figure here, this amount figure, add this is 4 plus 12 is 16 plus 1, this is 17. If you add all this figure from 10 to 2 to let's just use to 3, from 10 to 3, you would realize that it is not even up to 5 million, but this is already 60 million. So what is it telling you? It's telling you that in this current market now, the buy order has surpassed the sell order, and the sell orders will have no choice but to bow to pressure. And when they bow to pressure, the price of this is going to crash. Remember, these people are always looking for cheaper price to buy. These people are always looking for higher price to sell. So whenever you see a buy order and a sell order, it's telling you that these people now are looking for the best cheaper price to buy, and these people are looking for the best higher price to sell. So these should not confuse you. So when you open your order book, you should try and look from, let's just look from down here, try and look from wherever you want to look to here, so you find out the place that has the more pressure. So looking at this now, you see there are lots of people willing to buy 13 million worth of Luna at $1. If these people don't eventually get people who buy their order at $3, $4, $5, $6, they might just say, oh, let me just sell off at this $1. And since there is liquid at this level, because the liquidity at this level is very high, if you go into your Binance markets now and you want to sell at $1, your order is going to get filled immediately. Why? It's because there are lots of people waiting to buy your order at this level. So this is a very simple topic. So how do I trade with this before now? Very simple. I open my order book and I look at the buy order and the sell order. I change the decimal to 0. But if I'm in my Binance chart, I go to this place and I change it to the lowest level. So if we are to search for Luna, let me just show you all an example. And I search for Luna at this. So I will just go to this level. Now by default it's at this. So looking at this now, you would not see a whole lot of figures, like you would not understand what you're seeing. But when you click on this place and go to the lower level, which is this, you would see that everything now, the order book is now easy for you to understand. So I will say to myself, there are lots of people willing to buy at this price. What is the secret? If there are lots of people willing to buy at this 8 million at this level, at this $1, it means that these people are eventually going to try to push the price back higher, because they have already purchased a whole large quantity. Remember, these people are trying the buy orders. They are buying low so they can sell high. These people are selling high, and if they sell high, they come back later to buy low. You understand? So most of these people you see that are selling here will end up adding back this order. You see, at the early, when I recorded this video, this was about 12, now it's 13. So this is how it keeps going. So if here is not taken, if the pressure here don't come up, these people who have sold their own at whatever level they sold will come back and start adding up to these orders here. So when this order now is added up and it gets filled, remember there are lots of people who bought at this price who will try to push the price higher. And if a buy pressure enters the market at this price, just know that the market is going to reverse up, the market is going to reverse high, because there are lots of people who are buying. And if I bought Luna for $1, I'll be hoping to sell at $2 or $3 to get whatever amount of profit I can get. So this is a concept I use. So I would always go to my order book, I would do it this way. Then I would find where the most pressures are coming in from. Looking at this now, you see that the most pressures are coming in at this 0 USDT and 1 USDT. What all I just do is, if this is more better for me, if I believe that, oh, this could get filled, I feel my Luna sell at whatever. I can put it at let's put it at I can put it at 0.1 or 0.9. I put the whole amount I want to put, then I make my purchase. And if the price eventually falls to this level, my order is going to get filled. So now, since there are lots of people at this level, it shows that these people are going to try to do all they can to push back the price up so they can make profit, and that is it. So this is just it. So whenever you're trading using the order book, first thing you should check is where the pressure comes in. If there is a whole lot of pressure at this side, the amount of people, the pressure here is higher than this pressure, then you would know that okay, the market is going to go up. But if this is higher, just remember, these people are always looking for ways to buy lower. These people are always looking for ways to sell higher. That is why if you look at the price there, you see that there are people even willing to sell at $62. You see this one, about 2 million willing to sell at $64, $5 million. You see, there are people willing to sell at even $100. I don't know how long these people are going to wait before this their order gets filled. You understand? But looking at this now, you see, so the pressure here conquers this, because this is the current market now. This is the current price. So you check. So you just say, okay, people are willing to. Then let me just go with $1, filling your order at $1 and filling your whatever at $1. Then after you're done, you wait, your market get filled, then you start looking for places where there are lots of people willing to sell at a bigger price. You sell, or you just wait. Once you get little profit, you sell and still go back to your order book and check whether the buyers are conquering the sellers and know what to do. It's very simple and very easy to understand. If you have questions on this, feel free to ask me and I will answer you. I remain your very own Mr. Claudio Leka. If you've not liked or subscribed to my channel, make sure you do that now.